Well guys, got a bit of a video here for you. Well, if you're wondering why there's lasagna in front of us, we're gonna cook it. So I guess you could call this a cooking video. Yes, I know, no lasagna is as good as the stuff you make from scratch, but when you come home after work and you don't feel like spending 3 hours making lasagna, or you just plain like me don't know how to, pretty much this was picked up at my local grocery store. It's the Basile's Best meat lasagna with 4 cheeses. It says it has fresh pasta with hearty tomato meat sauce and 4 cheeses. So pretty much, you know, man, if they've been serving families for 25 years, they can't be, you know, too bad. As well as it's a healthy heart check, you know, meal. So we turn it over here, guys, reading the cooking instructions. Yes, I know it's instructions, but they do help you in preparation. So pretty much you preheat the oven to 400 Fahrenheit or 200 Celsius. Remove the plastic wrap and the cardboard sleeve. Cover loosely with tin foil. Of course, when you're covering it with the foil, make sure the foil is shiny side inwards. And pretty much you put it on a baking tray, put it inside on the center rack for about 90 to 100 minutes. So basically that's about an hour and a half. That's quite a long time, if you will, to cook a meal, but you know, it is pasta, so it does take a little longer to cook, and of course in a frozen state it will take you know, longer as well. So guys, we got the oven here, you know, preheating. It should be pretty close to being preheated here, and then we'll slide her on in the oven. So guys, there you go. I got the plastic off it, got the cardboard off it, got it placed on a baking sheet or cookie sheet or even stove liner. The reason why they say to put it on a baking sheet, cookie sheet, stove liner is so if it does boil over, spill over, etc., it doesn't make a big mess of your stove. So what we'll do is we'll throw some tin foil on her and you know, then slap her in the oven. Okay guys, so here's our tin foil, and of course as you see here, it is shiny side right here, and this is the dollar side right here. If you're wondering why there's a shiny side and a dollar side, well, that's pretty much the way it is. What you're wanting to do is have the shiny side facing inward. If you put the shiny side outward, it will actually impair the heat from getting to the lasagna, which will make it take longer to cook. So, you know, having the tin foil on it, kind of loose-like, not completely tight. You're not sticking it in the freezer or the microwave or anything. And then she's pretty much ready for the oven. So now that the preheating little buzzer thingy went off, we can slide it in the oven. Pretty much like that. So in about whatever it would be, 90 to 100 minutes, we'll come back and give her a check. Okay guys, so our timer just went off on our lasagna. Just in case you're wondering where the cookie sheet went, I did take it off the cookie sheet. I found that it wasn't cooking properly on the cookie sheet. So I removed it. It cooks a little bit faster that way. As you just seen there, I just pulled the tin foil off it, just uncovered the lasagna. It's gone through its cook cycle now. It's been actually in there for about 100 minutes. So what I've done now is I've removed the tin foil. The heat from the oven will brown the cheese a little bit. Probably give her about another 10 or 15 minutes or so, and then you know, she should be ready for the eating. Well guys, I had it in the oven there, just browned the cheese. As you can tell, it starts to brown, of course, around the edges first and then works its way inward. But all in all guys, it was probably in the oven for close to hour and 45 minutes. Even with the cookie sheet ordeal, it did slow down the cooking process a bit, but that's no real biggie there. Of course, this lasagna is for me for supper. However, there's enough here for 2 or 3 meals after this. I'm not going to eat it all in one sitting. But just to recap of what we did, this was one of the grocery store lasagnas. You preheat your oven to 400. You cover it with tin foil, of course, shiny side in. Put it in the oven for about 100, between 90 and 100 minutes. And then let the cheese brown, and then uncover and let the cheese brown for a little bit, and then she's ready to serve. So guys, I guess if you could call this a cooking video, it's not really a cooking video, it's more of a unthawing video or warming up video, but I guess it's kind of food, and it's warm and it's good to eat. So as always, thanks for watching Maxwell's World. Comment, subscribe, and enjoy.